To Miami, Lionel Messi. This is how the CONCACAF Champions Cup bracket is shaping up right now. Into Miami with that 2-0 lead in the first leg over Cavalier. They'll be hoping to head on all the way in this tournament, but Messi rested once again. So let's talk to our other Mr. Miami. How does it go down, Kieran, in Miami when he is rested? Are the fans understanding?
It kind of goes down like the rest of the world, and everyone goes into meltdown, Kay, to be honest. You know, when you have the greatest player in the world not on the pitch, everyone is sad. But, you know, I think the main part of the reason why he's being rested is because, you know, the season, the MLS season, from just a travel perspective alone, you know, for me, it's tougher than it's more taxing, definitely on the body than any other league, because you have to go like East Coast over to West Coast, sometimes in the same week. Every away game is a flight, and yeah, I think it can be demanding, and he's obviously, you know, a year older. It's another season for him. And I think Javier Mascherano is probably looking at it and saying, well, I'd rather him, you know, miss the first part of the season and get himself right than miss him midway through the season or to the business end of the season. But yeah, obviously everyone here is hoping to see him soon.
Fans will have to just deal with it then, Stevie, won't they?
Well, the problem is when they put the ticket prices up because he's coming and he doesn't play, it's a bit of a problem.
The thing is, though, the thing is as well, to Kieran's point, and I get it, yes, the MLS season is really physically taxing with the travel that's involved. But into Miami at home here, in the first leg of a cup game, doesn't it make, and this is 2 games in a row now that Lionel Messi has been onto the squad, or the suggested reason being just for rest, for rotation. But wouldn't it make more sense to have him involved in this game in Miami, win 4 or 5, and then not travel to Jamaica? And while great Inter Miami get a result, but let's, for argument's sake, say it finished 0-0, or it was narrow at 1-0, and then you're going back to Jamaica to play the second leg. Is that the game you prefer to take Lionel Messi to? So a lot of it just doesn't add up for me.
But don't you think they've gone, hold on a minute, we're playing Cavalier with all due respect. Regardless of whether Messi plays or not, we're going to beat them.
We're going
to beat them at home, we're going to beat them away.
Well, let's take them on the bench.
Let's give them 2 games off.
You don't. I don't think you take the first leg for granted. Right. Even if you want to say, all right, it's Cavalier of Jamaica, then have him on the bench, just in case. Just in case. And if the team that's out there go and they realise he's not needed, fine. No harm, no foul. He's just sat on the bench. He's not been involved. But you know, unless the suggestion is that Inter Miami couldn't really be too bothered about the Champions Cup, and if we go out at this stage, so be it. We've got bigger fish to fry. Then fine. I totally get that. But it can't. I don't think you make the excuse for resting him in the first leg and travel to the second. It just doesn't make sense to me.
There's some upcoming games for Argentina. Do you think he should be rested for those?
Are they against Trinidad and Tobago? If it's against Trinidad and Tobago, yeah.
Nice, good answer.